ZYXWVUTNSNR. You're back. Hi. You must be here to see my updated PBS Kids toys collection. All right. Now, it isn't much of an update because there are not very many toys that I recently got, but it's still an update, just minor updates. Let's get to it. Now remember, earliest characters at the top and newest, latest, or recent characters at the bottom, starting with Dinosaur Train characters. And that's Buddy the T-Rex and Tiny the Pteranodon, or Pteranodon, from Dinosaur Train. Dinosaur Train. Dinosaur Train. Yeah, even though they're Henson characters, they're in the PBS Kids collection because Dinosaur Train's on PBS Kids. And there's Bob, or his superhero name, Captain Huggy Face, from Word Girl. From the planet Lexicon, watch out villains, here she comes. And then we have Booba. Now, do you remember Booba? That's Humba, Zumba, Zing Zing Zingba, I like saying that name, Jumba, and Jingba. Now, for those of you who don't know the Booba, it's a really weird show that I really enjoy as a kid and today. And they're famous for making that sound when they move their eyes and when they move their bodies. And before Boobas, we have characters from Clifford. They're characters from the 2000s PBS Kids show, and 3 characters from Clifford's Puppy Days, which is a prequel show. Clifford's Puppy Days took place while Emily Elizabeth still lived in the city and Clifford was a puppy, and before they moved to Burtwell Island. And she had a rabbit. I wonder what happened to her. And before Clifford, we have one of my favorite PBS Kids shows, Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales, characters from Dragon Tales. That is a classic show. I like the part where the dragon badges shine whenever they do something hard working and accomplishing. Is that the word? Accomplishing or accomplishing? Pick and choose. And over here we have Bob the Builder toys right here now. And that's gotten a big update since I recently got these for Christmas. Oh, can you see this little one here? That's Zoomer. He's one of Bob's machines that not a lot of people remember. But yeah, this is my Bob the Builder collection right now. And I'm still saying that Bob the Builder is a PBS Kids thing. And before Bob the Builder is JJ the Jet Plane. That's me! I forgot how creepy the faces are, but I still like the show. And before JJ, we have some characters from Caillou. Yeah, Caillou. Look how bald he is. He's so bald. I'm just playing. And before Caillou, characters from Teletubbies. Teletubbies. Big hug. Oh. Pardon me. Too much of a big hug there. And before Teletubbies, we have characters from Arthur. And we say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. I like singing those PBS Kids songs. A lot of the theme songs from PBS Kids are very catchy. And before Arthur, we have characters from The Puzzle Place. The Puzzle Place. 4 characters from The Puzzle Place. And you have Julie, Kiki, Ben, and Leon, who is rocking this neat shirt right here. Look at that shirt. Who wouldn't want to wear a shirt like that? And these 3 here are pencil toppers, but I still see them as toys. And before Puzzle Place, we have Lamb Chop from Lamb Chop's Play Along. and she's kind of a mixture of a toy and a puppet. And before Lamb Chop are characters from Barney. Yes, that's another one of my favorite shows. Barney the Dinosaur. And I can't believe I met the original voice of Barney the Dinosaur at NostalgiaCon. I followed his live stream since either 22 or 23, and now I officially met the original voice of him. Oh, and I got his autograph through his live stream in 23. And before Barney the Dinosaur, we have characters from the Big Comfy Couch. Yeah, one of my favorite parts about the Big Comfy Couch is where she does that clock thing. You know, the clock stretch. I like seeing that for some reason. And the music is very nice to hear too. And before Big Comfy Couch characters is Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah, Thomas the Tank Engine is a PBS Kids thing. And right now he's the only toy from Thomas and Friends that I have. And here's the big group in this PBS Kids collection. The Sesame Street characters. Yeah, it goes from oldest to newest to most recent. Remember that? Oh, a Gonger. You see him on Sesame Street now, but he originally debuted in this Sesame Street show in the UK, I think, called the Furchester Hotel. Now let me show you one by one the characters from Sesame Street. Yeah, I think sometime last year I made a switch with this Abby Cadabby and the one when she had her original blue dress. So the one in the blue dress is in the extras bag, while this Abby is in the main bag. Yeah, Marian. That's Mr. Noodle's brother, Mr. Noodle. And Rosita, I like her better with the wings than without. And there's Bunny Rabbit. It's Benny! Yeah, I keep getting that wrong. I don't know why. Probably because it's a joke. I'm doing it to be joking. Of course, we have Honkers and one Dinger. So far, I've only seen one toy of a Dinger. I haven't seen any other Dinger toys. Of course, one of the most famous characters from Sesame Street, Elmo. And do y'all remember Barkley? He was the big orange and white dog on Sesame Street. They need to bring him back to the newer episodes. Yeah, and I have one Martian. Yup. Wait, who is who? Is that Count and that's Mumford? No. I mean, that's Count and that's Mumford. I knew it all the time. I was just playing with you again. I joke a lot. I do that. Is that Betty Lou? No, wait. That's Betty Lou. That's Prairie Dawn. I always get those two confused. No, I don't. Am I joking because I'm tired? Of course I am. And let me get the ones all the way up there. Sherlock, Hemlock, Grover, Prairie Dawn. Betty Lou. And Guy Smiley, Sid. Yeah, even though his name's Cookie Monster, he was called Sid before he first ate his first cookie. We got Bert and Ernie, Oscar the Grouch, and Big Bird, who was the very first Sesame Street Muppet to appear on Sesame Street. And finally, in the PBS Kids collection, we have them. Yeah, before Sesame Street, we have characters from Mr. Rogers, or in this case, Daniel Tigers, because, well, Daniel Tiger is a spin-off of Mr. Rogers. They take place in the same universe and stuff. So in case I get any toys from Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, they would go before them, right in that space here. Do y'all recognize these characters from Daniel Tiger's neighborhood? Now, the original Daniel Tiger is his dad, and Katarina Kitty's mom was on the original show too, and O's Uncle X, and of course King Friday, and lots of others who were on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood that you can still see on Daniel Tiger's neighborhood. So yeah, these are all of the PBS Kids toys. Well, maybe in this case, is PBS/PBS Kids. Because before Mr. Rogers and Sesame Street were on PBS Kids, they were on PBS. And I think Mr. Rogers was on something, it was a name before PBS. I think it was called NET. And then they changed the name to PBS. At least that's what I can remember. I have to look up that kind of information later, so I can get more detailed accusation on the name of the show or the channel and stuff. I feel like I'm talking too much at this point because I'm really tired. Setting all of this up takes a lot of work, but it's worth it. So that's it for the PBS Kids toys, and I'll see you with the next group of toys in the next video. Until then, toodaloo, amigos.